Okay, so Eric has brought, Eric and Vladic have brought snacks and drink. First of all, what is the drink?
Kvass.
Kvass.
And these are renegade and sushki.
Okay, so you guys are now in jump space. The four of you are now on the bridge, or are still on the bridge, and the guy at the helm jumped ahead of everybody and pushed those levers and jumped you guys into hyperspace and left Jax behind. I like the stuff that you were saying when we were in the kitchen. You were giving some justification for what you did. I'm wondering why you guys aren't asking him why he made the decision himself.
Yeah, why'd you do that?
Well, it's either we all die or just we leave Jax and we all survive.
Alright,
Yeah.
I guess let's just...
Too bad he has the keys.
Too bad he knows everything and we know nothing.
Well, maybe, guess we just have to go on and make a living.
Yeah. Alright.
I'm gonna keep my eye on that one.
On Bosk.
Mm-hmm.
So
He's going outside to make all repairs now.
So Bosk, they all seem to think you've done something wrong. Do you feel like you've done something wrong?
Well, I saved our lives. It's either we all die or we still could survive and have a chance.
I guess that's true. We could have had a 4-second conversation about it. Alright, I'm willing to accept that he made the right decision.
What do you think, Baronix? Do you think Bosk did the right thing?
I don't want to. I get about the saving our lives. Wait, so I have a question. If Bardak didn't close all the doors, what if they would have not sent their torpedoes, but they would have instead boarded us, right?
I imagine they started firing because we weren't shutting down our engines. That's what I imagine.
Yeah, they may have actually been able to see on their board that all of a sudden everything came back online and they knew you were about to jump. And that's why they'd rather blow you out of the sky. You guys saw what happened in the very first session, that they will destroy you rather than let you get away.
So yeah, I did the right thing.
Hira, you got any thoughts on this?
You're a little impulsive. Whether it was the right thing or not, he should have cleared it with all of us.
Did he have time? I was sitting here doing my 5, 4, 3, 2. While you guys were talking, Bosk was reaching for the buttons. Said this ain't a time for thinking or talking. This is a time for doing what needs to be done.
Yeah, I'm willing to accept it was the right thing.
So Bosk, how do you feel about what you just did? A man is dead.
Well, one thing is we got our own ship. We got our own ship.
Our engines are
Jax
broken.
Well, are the
lab.
engines broken?
Our
And-
lab is broken.
And also, it's blown. We'll get all the money once we give that thing, instead of just splitting it and have just getting some of it, not all of it.
We'll probably just spend it all on fixing that. But maybe. Okay. Well, I think we should just proceed.
Yeah.
But it would be nice to get access to everything in the ship. Computer.
Since Hera can hack, we can still have the guns. But we
They're
can't.
locks. I can't hack a lock.
But I could probably do something mechanically if I'm willing to take apart everything.
What were you going to say, Baronix?
I think that was my
answer first because it's locked.
Okay.
But what
So, what are you guys gonna do now?
I think
We should.
I would like to, use my try to use my mechanical skills to open the lockers.
Because
That's
those guns would be.
What happened to your first idea?
About her breaking into the computers.
Going into Jax's office.
Yeah.
Wait,
Well, I
maybe
thought
he
that
left his
Well,
keys.
yeah, I
makes
could
it.
go in there and,
What if he
Get
left
up.
his keys and didn't take them with him?
Well, let's go and check.
Okay,
Okay.
then we don't have to break in either. We could just press the button.
Yeah.
So you want to go into Jax's office?
Yeah.
we're gonna have to open up his computer somehow and figure out what we're supposed to.
So you push the button on his office door, and the door slides open. It wasn't locked.
All right. Let's look for the keys. Maybe with the three of us can look for keys, and Harry can look in his computer.
Okay.
Because I'm gonna
Okay.
have to try to hack it because it's got a password.
Well, the computer, yes, is you get the screen that's got the Doulos Corporation logo and a password prompt. I'll go ahead and hand you a couple of things. If you open the top drawer on his desk, you find his key ring.
Oh,
And it's got 4 keys on it and a little thing that looks like a dog tag. It's a metal plate. And it says Maplethorpe on it.
Maybe that's the password.
okay. Maplethorpe.
And the computer unlocks.
Whoa. Why would you keep that? Oh, probably in cases like this, huh? Well, I want to search through.
Okay,
I'm
well,
holding on to the keys, though. I don't want this one over here to get the guns.
okay. So everybody cool with that? Hira says she's going to keep the keys.
I'm not cool with it.
We
I'm
need
cool.
a tiebreaker, Bardak.
I'm willing to let Harry keep the keys.
Yeah.
What do you say to Bosk?
Let's just, one thing at a time.
Yeah, but what if the pirates somehow get us again? And
Then
board
we'll,
us?
then we'll
Well,
have
no.
time.
I'm going to tell you a little in-universe information. You can't chase somebody in a jump. That's why they sabotage the ship so that you'd fall out of jump. You can't track somebody when they're in jump. You can't communicate with them. When you are in jump, you are untouchable. So pirates have to get to you when you are not in jump, and that's why they've got this little trick that they plant something on your ship while you're dirt side. And that's why Jax knew about this trick. He's seen this trick before, or otherwise knows of it.
Maybe once we get to the space part, not all of us go. So some of us guard the ship.
Yep, that's the mistake you guys did make on Dala, and it's why I made you suffer for it. So you're in the computer, and the window that's open is a message, email kind of an app. Okay? And there are red messages in the inbox, and there is a message in the sent box. Where do you want to start?
Message in the sent box.
The message in the sent box is the ship's log entry that I read you at the beginning of the session.
What's in the inbox?
In the inbox, there is, if I said 2, I was wrong. There is a message that is read, and it simply reads, proceed to Zub as scheduled. The in-game date, by the way, is July 24th. And I think you guys set out on July 15th. So, I probably shouldn't be handing it to you so easily, but I think you would come to the conclusion that the reason that there's only 2 messages here is because it's the beginning of the journey.
Right. So is there anything else on his desk? I mean, what about the little critter that's in the,
The critter is still there, the papers are still there. I thought maybe you'd want to reach down for the creature.
Yes, I do want to reach down for the creature.
Okay. So,
and pick it up and look inside.
okay, inside you see the irregular shaped piece of hide is what it looks like.
I want to pull it out.
You want to reach in there.
Yeah.
When you reach your hand in there,
You get bit. Jinx it.
there are actually, okay, you reach in there and you feel something crawling up your hand and up your arm. And when you look, there are about 20 little black furry things. They're probably about smaller than this. Yeah, they're probably about this size. And there's like 20 of them, and they all start crawling up your arm and making little tittering sounds. And they eventually crawl on your chest, and they all just sit there and make a little purring kind of a sound.
Okay, well, I'm gonna go through the rest of the office while they're sitting there.
Okay? You don't want to look at one?
Okay, I'll pull one off.
Okay, when you pull it off, they all start making little shrieking and hissing sounds.
Oh, God.
And the one that you're holding is like writhing and squirming. It has a little pink hairless underbelly with a little mouth and 4 little paws that you can't see when it's actually, but yes, it is definitely not happy about being removed from the others. Little shrieking and hissing
Okay, so
sounds.
I'm gonna put it back.
Okay, and they all just start making the purring sound again. And they seem to like you.
Oh. So, I assume that either in the computer, like in his ship's captain's log thing, that it tells where we're going. Because I know we're already going to Zub, but it's also going to tell us where our next.
Yeah, those kinds of reports are in there, but they're also on the papers, of course. But yes, there is your assignment for the next 3 months in the computer.
Is there a listing of Doulos offices? Like, we will not encounter a Doulos office on Zub.
There's no evidence of it in the computer.
Okay.
What you find in the computer is much like what's on your data pads, your tablets. There's a lot of forms and reports and that sort of thing.
Okay. Okay. I think we should just keep on going then.
Okay, so, let's see now.
I would like to discuss, should we continue acting like Doulos people?
No. We should continue as refugees.
Refugees? I mean, do we want to,
Wouldn't they be hunting us then? Because
I don't know.
their ship would be missing, and Jex, I assume, does he have to check in
There's
with
the ship's log
corporate?
that was set
Yeah.
up. Seems like the first
Oh,
time.
so maybe we should send a message.
Jex is most likely dead.
But we could also, maybe paint our ship differently, change our uniforms. Maybe we can make some modifications to the ship.
Get some.
There might be
explosives.
like some identification thing that we could change.
We need to, fix up the lab.
Well, we can't fix up the lab until we stop on a planet.
Yeah.
But what if those 3 guys we beat up were pirates? Space pirates.
They wouldn't be, because they wouldn't have iPad.
Because we don't have any money. I assume he's got the, he probably had the credit card or something, or do we find it in the office?
Yep.
Oh, we found the credit card in the office.
I guess I forgot to mention that. You've got the keys and you've got the company card. So,
Oh my gosh.
and I'm going to tell you, ding, 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 there was no reason why it would come up in the story, but yes, it was those 3 guys. After you guys beat the snot out of them, they went back and attached this device to your ship. There's no reason why you guys would know that, but yes, that's the way I wrote it. That was secret GM knowledge I was going to have. But since you went ahead and guessed it, I'll let you know that actually, yeah, you're right. It was those 3 guys.
So
Maybe we
Slow
shouldn't
down.
have been so violent with them.
well, maybe
Stop.
they should have thrown that rock
Kick
at
him.
our head and then beat us up.
They didn't
No.
beat
Next
us
time we'll do
up.
that to them. We'll attach that thingamajig when we have guns on the lab, and they'll just come in and we'll blast them to smithereens.
Oh, I hit two.
Okay, so
Hang on, what do you got, Veronix?
I hit two of those bad guys.
Oh, yes you did. Alright, go ahead, Bardak.
so what would be the advantage of? Is there an advantage of still acting like Doulos Corporation employees?
We have the credit card, so we have tons
Yeah,
of money.
but Doulos is gonna know that, well, if we start extravagantly spending, he's gonna know it's not Jex, cause Jex has been with the company for a while.
Yeah, but how do they know that we could just? But also, we could have been could have been boarded by the space pirates, so they could have taken over and done that stuff with the credit card. So
Okay, well it's break time, so discussion will continue when we get back to the table.